Hey guys, welcome back to the Hollywood Group Chat podcast, period. I know it has been so long since we have done a review on Baddies, but life been lifing. We've been busy working pretty
Yes.
much, right?
Yes, we've been working, and this is your boy CTD Graphics, and I'm back for y'all that wanted me gone. I'm
Period.
still here.
He's still here.
Still here.
What y'all thought?
Yes, and guess what? I'm coming back with a new shirt line called Protect Your Peace. So y'all
Period.
make sure y'all get one.
I'm mad because you didn't even bring me a shirt.
No, I actually got yours in the order.
Okay.
Watch. Next time she gonna have one on.
Yeah, and I love me a good little crew neck. So
Listen.
make sure y'all support my friend businesses, all of them. Protect Your Peace.
Yes.
Is it C?
CTD Graphics.
TD Graphics and Pop Out Magazine. Y'all know it's December, the month of giving, and once again, I'm giving away $1,000 this month. I forgot to bring my cash because I know y'all like to see the coins in the camera. I didn't bring them today. I've been rushing, getting ready for Christmas as everyone else, but our winner from the Black Friday Thanksgiving giveaway, her name is Gia Marie. She's one of the trans homegirls. She entered the contest, did everything that we asked her to do. And she also emailed me like a really touching story about why she needed the money. So we crowned her as the Bigo $1,000 winner.
Ooh,
So
congrats.
Thanks from her. She's not here, but I'm giving away another $1,000 for Christmas. Y'all know what y'all got to do. Download the link in the comments. Type done once you completed that, and watch out for December the 25th when I announce the winner.
All right.
So what's tea? What's been going on, friends?
Nothing, just pushing the shirt line. But you got a lot of stuff that's been going on lately. So, you just came back from Vegas and you're going to be on, what is it called? Wild versus Bad?
It's called Bad versus
Bad
Wild
versus
on
Wild.
Zeus. Are y'all
Yes.
surprised to see me on Zeus? Because that check was right. Remember all the times I be in here talking about the bitches like, these checks got to be ridiculous.
Right.
That check for 24 hours was ridiculous. So
tell us a little bit about the experience. Because I didn't get to go to Zeus, I'm not on there. But, I want to know a little bit about it. How was it?
So honestly, like preparing for the experience, the CEO of the network hit me up personally, and he was like, "Hey, we're doing this new show. It's with Nick Cannon. It's gonna be OG Bad Girls versus the Baddies."
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "I'd love to have you against Natalie as a team captain."
Good match.
And I was like, "Okay, cool. Me and Natalie don't have any beef. Like me and Natalie, I wouldn't call me and Natalie friends, but we cool.
Yeah.
Like we support each other's businesses." We do what grown folks do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So me and Natalie are cool or whatever. And he was like, Natalie would love to have you as the team captain, even though it's not her show. Like she supported it. And I was like, okay, cool. Like I ain't got no issues with Natalie. So me and Lemmy got off the phone and I talked about it with my boyfriend. And I was honestly, like, I wouldn't say scared, but Zeus Productions, sometimes they be crazy.
Right.
So I was like, babe, like, should I do this? Like, I'm going through a rebrand with Basketball Wives. I really want to change my image around because I want to start making white people money. And he was like, well, ask for something crazy, and if they give it to you, do it. Like, what do you think it's worth?
Mm-hmm. I think that was a good look though, because it's being produced by Nick Cannon, and it's kind of like it sounds like a spinoff from Wild 'N Out.
It is.
So that I think that's actually a good look and can lead towards the white people money. So congrats to you on that. We're
Thank you,
happy for
friend.
that, and we need to get now into Listen, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Some of y'all that actually are on Baddies, don't take it personal. Y'all may
No,
get
take it personal because they be so mad. Girl, I had got into it with Anna Mac
I saw that. What was
on
that
Twitter.
about?
And she was like, oh, all these girls that be hating on Baddies want to be on Baddies. First of all, sis, I've been there, did that.
Yeah, like you guys are the ones that kind of like made the path for them to kind of be there. So
Yeah, but like me and Anna are cool now because like I'm not about to be beefing with her like for what? But
yeah.
it's just like, keep my name out your mouth.
Right.
Because I ran so you could crawl, basically.
Right. She's young. She'll grow up pretty soon and get it. I think she's pretty.
I think she's pretty and I think she's entertaining.
She's definitely entertaining.
And my thing is like, why are you like trying to drag me when I don't think I've ever said anything negative about Anna on any of my podcasts besides the fact that she be saying nigga, 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 and she not black. That's the only thing I've ever said about her. I like Anna.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she was going through on the day, but she apologized and took the tweet down. So
Yeah, I think she's dope.
I like her.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna move in. I guess we can start off with.
I'm looking for my Baddies notes.
Well, I'm gonna just jump right into one of the biggest highlights that we did not cover, and that was the whole entire altercation with Smiley, Mariah Lynn, Sukiana, and Sapphire.
I think that's the notes I got. Scotty,
Mm-hmm.
Security Natalie, Scotty. I don't know. Did I take notes on that episode? Because I'm ready to talk about that. Suki.
Well, let's jump right into it then.
Right here. Okay, let's jump into it.
So, pretty much, well, I'm gonna just start off. I do feel like Smiley rightfully got her ass beat as she deserved.
Wait, you jumping too deep into it. We got to start from like everybody pull up to the house. Seemingly, it was the apology. It was.
But that'd be so boring when they be pulling up to the house.
No, but like I think this episode was the apology episode where everybody was like saying like maybe we can all stay in one house together. Like I apologize for this.
Oh, see, I'm kind of a little further back.
Oh no.
Okay, well we can start off at that one.
Let's start off there. Okay, so this is the episode where the girls link up at Natalie's house and they're all outside and everybody is like, you did this to me. Are we good?
Right.
Or are we about to fight again?
Right.
So, what did you think about that episode? I thought that was a good start.
I thought that was definitely a good start. It was mature of all of them. I did like to see T and Scarface hug it out. It was a good start off. Do I think it's gonna continue on like that? No, but
I thought like who had beef with Tasiki? Oh, by the way, I met Tasiki at Bad vs. Wild. I love her.
I could tell by her energy. She's
such like I don't know what happened to Krishan.
I feel like Tasiki give more. I mean, Krishan give real too. But
Tasiki give grown.
Yeah, she gives. You could tell she's the older sister out of them too. But I know Scarface basically wanted an apology from Tasiki.
Why?
Because she said that Tasiki mocked her online, which she did. But I mean, all I know when I seen Tasiki hand that purse over, I was like, Scarface, man, this ain't what you want to do
at all.
You don't want to do that, sis. You may want to go on and just go on and pass that on by. But
Scarface disappointed me, and I don't have nothing against her, but like you pumped her up in these podcasts. He was like, "Ooh, I can't wait to see what Scarface brings." She was that girl on Now That's TV.
I'm gonna call Cash for her. I don't know if you know who Cash is from Now That's TV, South Central Baddies. I'm gonna give Cash a call. Cash should come there and shut that down real quickly. But I mean, yeah, Scarface, she really disappointed me. She's still disappointing me this season. And yeah, that's just it. Because I really wanted to see so much from her.
Okay, so they move into the house or whatever, and everybody's seemingly cool. But then somebody brings up something else with, I think, was it Smiley again? Like everybody's cool, and then somebody brings some. It was Natalie, right? Didn't she say something?
Yeah.
What happened? Because I'm at this point, I'm way past that. But we gotta.
So pretty much when they moved into the house or whatever, because they're still going in separate places or whatnot. But from what I gather, it seems like House B, the house where Camilla and all of them are, when they are by themselves, it seems almost as if they are getting along.
That's how it is in both houses.
Yeah, but then it also seems like House A, they're getting along amongst each other, but they're also kind of like finding things going on in House B, not with all the girls, but mainly Smiley, pretty much. She's the target. She's the one who everybody's going after. And,
Well, honestly, like, remember in the beginning when I was like, I always thought something was off with Smiley? I'm standing on that. Like, okay, so getting into the episode, everybody's getting along, and then all of a sudden, somebody starts beef again. What happened?
So
we're at the point where Mariah's trying to get her chain. This is the episode where Mariah gets her chain back.
When she gets her chain back from
Smiley, and it's like they're saying
that technically wasn't her chain. That was Smiley's chain. They took Smiley's chain off of her and gave it to Mariah.
Right, but we're talking about that episode. So we're gonna talk about how what's Sukiyana best friend? I know her name because we be talking on Instagram. It's just slipping off the top of my mind.
Sapphire.
Yeah, Sapphire. This is where Sapphire supposedly jumped Smiley, even though it wasn't a jump. Like This is what we're talking about at this point.
I agree with. I feel like Smiley was out of line when she texts Suki on a phone. Don't text my phone if I don't know you. She was out of line for that. And, Sukiyana is from the East Coast over, on this side. So, when them girls get serious about stuff, they get serious. And, she's the type that don't be with any of that. So when she stood up, I thought she was really finna attack Smiley off bat. But she didn't. And then I do think at that time, her and Mariah were cool and they felt bad for Mariah Lynn because Smiley is so much bigger than her. And it's like you're quick to go at it with her.
With somebody that's smarter than you, but you ain't talking about shit with somebody that's
just rolling through a whole drink on you. You did nothing at all. And that was just kind of like.
So what do you think about the entire fight? Because it seems like, from the edits, it just didn't look good on like Sapphire and whoever else was against Smiley.
Why?
The edits made it seem like they were bullying, but they said they came in there to not be bullies. But from the edits, it made it seem like Suki and Sapphire and all them were bullying Smiley, and then that they was trying to force Mariah to get her chain back. That whole situation had me for a loop because it's just like, can't no bitch pump my head up to go do something that was supposed to be done. And I'm not about to pump no bitch head up to go do something that's supposed to be done. Like, I'm not about to pump up Mariah Lynn. Like, I'm not about to tell you to go get your chain back. And I'm not about to fight no battles for you.
Yeah.
It's like, we not cool like that. And I feel like Suki and Sapphire have both said multiple times, like, we cool with you, but like, you ain't one of us. Like, you not the homegirl like that.
Yeah, I think that really just steered from when not Sapphire, but when Smiley texts Suki on a phone, she felt disrespected by that.
Right.
Because at the same time, it's like, okay, well, you text my phone and say, if somebody texts me and they say, I got your best friend chain, to me, I'm thinking,
it's like you trying to fuck
yeah,
with
you're
me.
trying to mess with me. Like,
yeah.
okay, so I got your friend chain. Now, what are you getting ready to do?
Right.
And I think that's what that came down to, really.
Right. So, okay, so that happened. Sapphire put Smiley in a headlock. Mariah got her chain back, or did she get it back, or did Suki get it back for us? I don't feel like
Sapphire. They literally
somebody got the chain back that wasn't Mariah.
Sapphire had her in the headlock and literally took the chain like off of her.
So Sapphire got
the chain.
Got the chain back.
Yeah, and handed it right over to Mariah Lynn.
Right. And so so let's pause there. So after that whole scene, everybody got like a lot of backlash from that. Sapphire got a lot of backlash, Sukiana got a lot of backlash, and Suki ended up apologizing to to Smiley on Instagram. But I don't know if it was because of the backlash or if because she was genuinely sorry. But she ended up apologizing, and so Smiley and Suki are seemingly cool. But apparently Suki now have beef with Mariah Lynn. Suki and Sapphire have beef with Mariah Lynn, and they gonna address that at the reunion. Did you see any of that?
Yeah, I saw that.
So what do you think about that?
I think it's one of them things we gotta wait as to see what's going on later on, because they done fell out about something else. I think her apology. I don't feel like, see, in my honest opinion, some people may try to call it bullying what they did, but I don't look at it as in bullying, because the bully, it is what it is. The bully and I don't have nothing against Smiley, but Smiley was the bully.
True.
She
so
was the
it's just
bully.
like you just got your
met
your
somebody,
lick back
yeah,
later on in the season.
Exactly.
But like another thing with me that was a little weird, it's like, Mariah, you be with Smiley every day.
Yeah.
And it's just like, we understand that you don't really like her, but like, why did it take Sapphire and Suki to pump you up like that? You should have been pumped to get your stuff back. Like, you know, you rep your family so hard and can't nobody mess with you or your family so hard. Like, Smiley wouldn't have slept a day in the house fucking with me.
Yeah. She's another, but the truth is, when I look at Mariah Lynn, she's another person, just like how you look at it, like, even it has to be the right thing for you to go and do something with Zeus. I feel like for Mariah, I see more for her than that. Like, she got to pick her projects more better going forward, because I don't feel like Baddies. I just feel like she's kind of above that a little bit, just like Sukiana. So, I think when she was next to Smiley, I feel like she kind of got past it a little bit. But when Suki and them came in there and they was like, nah, we finna reverse this right on back, I think that adrenaline started running back through her. But
even though still, like, Sapphire had to pump her up to get her chain back, and she still didn't get it. Sapphire got it. So it's like, Mariah, did you really want that beef with Smiley, or was you like coerced into doing that? None of it just makes sense to me.
I don't think she really did.
Like, it's just like, I feel like Mariah was really over it.
Yeah.
Until
that's what I'm saying.
She was put on Front Street.
That's what I'm saying, because I feel like her head is not in that, like, that type of stuff. So I think she had to move past it. But when they came, that adrenaline started running back, and she was like, okay, it's time to go back up. Yeah.
Okay, so after all that happened, Smiley is like, whatever she said, they all like ganged up on her. I'm not gonna say they jumped her, because it wasn't no jumping
at all.
But I guess Smiley got to taste of her own medicine, so you should say.
Rightfully
and then
so.
They flash over to the scene where it's like, I think it's Mariah. I don't know. Is this the episode where they call Smiley on the phone?
And she wanted her chain back at this time, and Mariah basically told her, my sister got your chain. And see, that's the thing. If you fast forward to the auditions, back to when they did auditions, you can rightfully see where Smiley, like Mariah's sister had the microphone. Smiley was on being a bully. She literally walked right up there, took the microphone right out of Mariah Lynn's sister's hand, you know, and kind of started the whole entire thing. So, you know, Mariah Lynn basically told her, you know, my sister got your chain, so that's who you got to get it back from, pretty much.
So, and then isn't the next episode when they all pull up to the club and then Mariah's sister pulls up?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so dang, that was quick. We got through that quick. So, okay, so what do you think about? Let's go down the list of girls.
Yes.
So, okay, so I feel like where the fuck do TB at? Do they get her own house? TB popping in and out, child.
I feel like T's on.
Are you on the show or are you not?
T's on. She's kind of like on your timing now. Like with you, like if you was on there, you'll be popping in and out. Like, okay, I'm coming when I want to come. T kind of that's what it's given with T. She's on that type of time, man. You and Tommy time. Y'all coming when y'all ready to come.
See, I didn't watch the season with Tommy, but she wasn't there every day.
She definitely wasn't there every day.
Okay, so this is another thing that like be blowing me for a loop, right? You know how some of the girls take the jet and then some of the girls take the bus? Why is Sky always on the bus? Sky ain't got invited on the jet once.
That's the part where I feel like it should be. It is. I feel like I said in the other episode where it's just to me out of respect. I feel like I don't care what nobody say. I feel like Sky. I feel like Camilla. I feel like they belong on the jet, and some of the other girls that are on the jet belong on the bus. Because even though, you know, y'all may have been on Baddies a little bit longer, like rightfully these girls were in the industry before y'all.
But I feel like who did Natalie put on the jet it wasn't an ET? ET got on the jet before Sky.
ET should have been on the bus.
ET should have been on the bus.
Yes.
Do you think that there's like an underlying beef between Natalie and Sky that we don't know about?
Nah, she loves Sky.
She loves Sky?
Yeah.
So why my friend don't be on their jet?
I think from what I'm getting, because if you notice, to find out everything, Natalie speaks to Sky the most, it seemed like, when she trying to find out what's going on in the house. And I feel like
Sky's like the team captain of the other house.
That's how I feel.
But she should still be on the jet.
Just like when, well, you didn't watch that season, but last season when it was Natalie, she had like these ones over here, and then Tommy was kind of like over these ones over here, and then they would come together. I feel like that's kind of what it's like with Sky and Natalie.
So does Sky fight this season, or did she just get into an argument?
I don't think nobody want to fight Sky though. I think they kind of know.
I mean, well, that must be an easy. I heard she got paid $75,000, so that must have been the easiest $75,000 my girl could have ever got, because
it was.
These other girls getting their finger broke for $500 and $5,000 and $1,500, and Sky just going along being herself. I love Sky.
I do too.
She's like a vibe. Okay, well, what else can we talk about?
We gotta still go down the rest of the list.
Okay, so we had Sky, T, Rolly. Okay, so this is another thing too. On one of my episodes, I believe it was the last episode that I of my podcast that I filmed at home. Rolly, everybody was mad at me because I was taking it for Rolly, and they're like, "Oh, you're being biased. Rolly is a bully." I don't think Rolly is a bully. Like, am I wrong?
I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but Rolly's definitely a bully.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, and let me say this: Rolly was one of my favorites, but you know the thing with her, the reason why I say she's a bully, because some people don't. It's obvious people don't be trying to fight her. They don't. They know. We all know when Rolly fight, Rolly is she gonna beat ass. So nobody is trying to really fight her, but it seems like she'll keep pushing an issue with certain people. Like for instance, her and Biggie, like.
I don't know. From all the episodes I've watched, Rolly has like a huge issue with people that lie. That's why she always be mad at people. She be like, "You lying bitch. Like, you liar, you liar, you liar." Like, I don't know. You don't like Rolly. I love Rolly.
I like Rolly, but I think she's a bully.
Why?
Because for one, we all know her hands are legal compared to the other girls in the house.
You mean lethal?
Oh,
you
lethal,
need to learn
yeah.
how to talk right. They be talking about you in these comments.
I know. I be laughing at them. That'd be funny. I go through and I be looking up like, look at them going in, riding on me, just going in. That'd be funny. But that's one of my things. The way how the words is, I may change it up a little bit. So
yeah, that's your little Atlanta accent.
So what is it called? Lethal?
Lethal.
Lethal.
Yes,
okay,
Graham.
lethal. Yes, I got it. Lethal. Her hands are lethal. So like for instance, well, dang, that kind of go back because it just popped in my head with her and T. T did take her bag off first when they got into that fight. So technically, Rolly
not felt threatened, but it's like, bitch, you dropped your bag.
Yeah, but she still, I don't know. Rolly's a bully. I like her, but she's a, you know, she's a bully. Cause she knows she will beat their asses, and I feel like sometimes you should just, even if somebody is doing something, you should just let them have it, cause you know that they not even on your type of level, and she's not letting nobody have it. Like even with her and Biggie, like them two going back and forth, I feel like from what I see as an outsider, it seems like Biggie wants to squash
the shit,
but Rolly is not.
She's like,
no, we're gonna continue. This is not squash. And I'm like,
okay, so we'll talk about Biggie next, but I need your opinion. What, like, obviously I've been on Twitter and Instagram. Like, it seems like Rolly and Camilla are going back and forth. What is that about? You know, I be tapped in, but not all the way.
Yes. I haven't gotten down to like the full root of what they're going into, getting back and forth into it for. But I do know they are definitely at it. The only thing that I will say, this is what I would say from watching it. I don't like how Camilla is constantly like responding, like to, because it's giving right now like Camilla is going in and Rolly is kind of trying to ignore it.
Yeah, I feel like Rolly hasn't really said anything.
Yeah, she hasn't really said too much of anything. And I just don't personally, because I like Camilla, like she followed me on Instagram and stuff. I don't like that for her, because I feel like that she's another person that I feel like is mentally above all of this stuff here.
Right.
So I don't like to see that for her. But you know, we'll see what happened at the
reunion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Biggie.
Yes.
Biggie get on my nerves.
Really?
Like, she's cool, but like, Biggie, for one, you don't run nothing but your bathwater. She be acting like she's the big boss in charge under Natalie, and it don't give that. I hate that, you know, that she didn't feel like she was a replacement on this season. Yes, you were.
And I feel like, technically she was.
Technically, you were a replacement, girl.
She was. But you know what? The only person that Biggie can blame for that is herself, because you let them play with you like that. At the end of the day, you let them bring you on there. If I'm not mistaken, I can go back in time when they had what was it, the Redemption BGC, and I remember you made a tweet back then. See, I remember good. You made a tweet.
Remember?
Remember.
Because they be talking about
you. Sound like Kenya, because she be correcting me on that too. But you made a post and you had said, you was like that you would never come on a show as a replacement. Have fun, ladies. Something along them lines. And I feel like Biggie, like, being that you were on the other season, if they wanted you to come as a replacement, you should have said that too then.
Right. But like, I don't understand where these girls' heads be logically. Like, the same thing with Anna when she was like, I want to be on Baddies so bad. Bitch, I've been on Baddies. What are you saying?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, Biggie, logically, anybody that could read and add 1 + 1 is 2, you're a replacement. If you didn't start off the season with the girls and you come in replace of somebody who left, you're a replacement.
You're definitely
it don't matter if you was on the last season.
Yeah.
You are a replacement for this season, girl.
That is true.
Anyways, okay, Biggie annoying. What you think about Biggie?
I like Biggie.
Of course you do.
I like her, even though, because you know what, it's something about her accent and stuff like that. I like her. I think she could be a good time, but like, after like 30 minutes, I'll be like, okay, girl, get out of my face. Yeah, I think that's what it is. When I look at her, she look like she's a good time, like a fun person to kind of be around. So I like Biggie. Yeah, she could stay. The only person that's no longer my favorite on the show is Scarface. Really, that's the only person that I would say, if I had to say.
Like, who do you feel like Natalie's gonna bring back for next season? I don't think any girls really earned their spot to come back. I think Natalie will probably bring
Rolly.
No, I think she's going to bring Rolly and Scotty back because they earned it. But sometimes she'll bring like another person, an extra person back. I feel like she might bring Mariah back.
I could see Mariah Lynn coming back. And I possibly could see Sapphire coming back, honestly.
Yeah, I could see her coming back too.
Unfortunately, House B, I think Sky, I don't think Sky, they would have to pay Sky to come back. But other than that, I think the rest of the house, they probably not going to come.
Replace.
Yeah, they're going to replace all of them.
Yeah, because I can't think of any like super standout that they'll be like, oh, we need her to come back next season.
I would like to see Yodeler from Chance show. I would like to see
Ain't
her.
she like married to some rich nigga like that sponsor her life? Why would she do that?
I mean, but she was entertaining though. Like
Oh.
she was good. I think I would love to see Yoda come on there.
Yeah, we had got into a little Twitter spat, but
Oh, Lord.
I still think she's pretty.
No, she's gorgeous. All of them are good. Well, speaking of that, outside of Baddies, real quickly, we're gonna. Well, technically, this is still kind of. Is Krishan still considered a part of the Baddies franchise? Technically,
Yeah, she is. She's just not on this season no more.
So, what do you think about this rumor going around with her sleeping with Offset? Do you think that's true? Because I don't believe it. But what are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, you never know, and I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Because.
What do you think about her saying that Blueface is gay? Well, not she didn't. I'm sorry, she did not say he was gay.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she caught him watching gay porn.
Honestly, like, okay, so I interviewed Miss Carlissa, right? And I love Miss Carlissa. Shout out to Miss Carlissa. But if anybody paid attention to my interview, Miss Carlissa said like they be trolling. Like none of the stuff that goes on in that household is like real stuff.
Mm.
Like you can go back and watch it. She said it herself. She says that they troll each other and like it's a business. So I feel like all of it, even down to Jaden hanging out with Krishan, like it was, I think it's all a publicity stunt and people are just stupid.
Wow, I can see that now that you said that.
It's a part of their business.
Because they stay in the blogs. Like,
because it's like, okay, I feel like they have family meetings and they all sit down at one house and they're like, what can we do this week? That's what I think.
And Krishan is too real of a person to where I can't really say Jaden because I haven't seen Jaden personality, but Krishan is too real of a person to really be around anybody that she does not like they say. So her and Jaden together, they possibly could be friends behind closed doors.
I don't think they're friends. I just think that everybody's like, I think Blueface, because he's not stupid. He's a fucking Aquarius. Like, we're smart. He's smart as hell. He probably is orchestrating this like, hey, let's get this money as a family.
And then he got another show coming out.
Yep, they have probably family meetings and they're like, okay, this week you and Krishan go do this. We're going to say that I broke in and stole the baby. Like, you know, like I think it's all
that
publicity.
That is true, because ain't not one police officer was called.
Right. And then Krishan's like, oh, he beat up Marsh. Where?
Yeah, we don't see no bruises, Marsh.
Like what? Like I feel like it's just everybody's getting paid. And shout out to them because it's a great idea.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing with that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I feel like we could wrap up this episode.
Yeah, this was actually pretty good.
Okay, cool. So you guys, this is the end of Hollywood Group Chat podcast. Period. We're about to film another episode, but I gotta cut it into episodes because we're about 3 episodes behind. So make sure you guys, if you want to win $1,000 for Christmas, download the link in the comments. Make sure you guys check out
popoutmagazine.com and make sure you get your Protect Your Peace shirt at ctdgraphicsmerch.com.
Period.